Say it again. Oh, that's okay. All right, everybody, we're gonna get back started. I want to say thank you guys for networking, communicating with one another. That's important. Now we're gonna move on to branding. Okay, branding is very important. That is what the people see when you come out. Okay. So, for instance, your logo is not just about your logo. Your logo could look nice. That's awesome. But what does it represent? Who does it represent? You have some artists that, let's say, a gospel singer. Okay, as a gospel artist, you want to have the proper image when you're presenting it to the people. So how I'm gonna put this? You got faces now, because we do all types of images. We got AI for everything. Everything is AI. So now it's like you can tell AI what it is that you want, and they could come up with the creative image that it is that you want. Okay. It's your identity. It tells you who you are as a creator, your entrepreneur, or whatever profession. Now, your purpose. Why do you do what it is that you do? That's what the people are going to want to know. So what are you doing? Have you guys asked yourselves that? What is it that you're doing, what you're doing for? If you're an artist, why are you doing it? Is it just because you enjoy yourself? You like to see yourself? Is that something? I'm sorry. One moment. Okay. Again, why do you do what it is that you do? The people want to know. They're not going to go to you and just give out money for no reason. They want to know, what is it that she's doing? And again, my question is, what is it that you are wanting to do? Do you all know what it is that you want to do? Okay, I'm kind of going to ask some questions to you all, get some engagement. Okay. Code Red, what is it that you want the people to know about you and your brand?
Probably that my brand is really about self-motivation, inspiration, and uplifting people out of places they feel like they cannot get out of themselves.
I love that. Okay, period. And with your lyrics that reflects, so tell me something about your lyrics. When you go out there and you're doing your thing, where does the lyrics come from?
Really just my life experiences and things that I've went through and experienced that I feel like somebody might encounter throughout the course of their life. So I put it on the track so it's always there when somebody is going through a situation that they don't quite understand or can't figure out.
Okay. So what does Code Red mean?
That's a good question. Well, when I assembled the name, I got Code Red when I was like in high school, but it came as a warning. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what Code Red was at the beginning for me. And then I came to figure out like my purpose within the music, and that's where the guard came from. So now it's like the guard, Code Red. The guard meaning, you know, I'm the protection from what it is you might endure in life, or what it is that you might go through. So whenever you're going through that, you can turn to my music, and it'll probably help you get out of that position that you're in.
Love it. Okay, I love that because it makes sense. You know, because you got some people, their name is Pinky. What does Pinky mean? You know, is it your favorite color? But they just go off what sounds good to them or what they think would resonate with certain crowds. And then that's another question, your audience. Who is your audience? That's something that you have to sit down and analyze, because you have 18 to 25, you have 25 to 50, 50 to 100. Who is it that you're trying to target? Where are you going to have to go to target those people? Through social media, to the local corner store? Where can you find these people that you know that is going to support and resonate with what it is that you are presenting to the people? Being clear with who you are. You have to know who you are first and foremost. Got a lot of people, they like, oh, I want to be a rapper. Okay, but who are you? This is 2026. At this point, I feel as though people need to, because last year was the vision, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people was woke. They started putting reels out where people were able to learn things that they never learned before. And those things are stuff that you can bring into your life and then put out into what it is that you're trying to resonate with the people. I have a couple of people that they rap, and it's about violence. All right. We all know last year a lot of people had RICO charges. A lot of people got locked up. Do you think that liability is something that somebody wants? You got to look at the future. And your future's future. Because a lot of people, we have children. It's a legacy that has to be built for them. You know, we all have passed, and that's okay. But with the year 2026, the refresh, the resets, you know, it's okay to rebrand yourself. It's okay to let people know, hey, I was that, but I'm not that anymore. Amen. Change is difficult. It is not easy. You know, a lot of times when people, they go around and they see other people and it looks like everything's okay because you're smiling. You know, you're doing what you got to do, you're pushing, but you never know what that person is actually going through. And that's another sign, hey, be nice, be kind to others. But those people that are always out there helping, they never get anyone to, hey, are you guys okay? How are you? That goes with your brand. Because no one wants to be around people that are discouraging, always in drama. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. Silence is the best. Silence can get you out of a lot of things. Silence can let the other person or whoever the oppressor is think, hey, well, this person ain't saying anything to me. Let me see why they're not. And that comes with healing too. Because a lot of us have trauma, whether we know it or not. Everybody's gone through something. No one's trauma is bigger than the other. You know, but branding is very important. You don't want to have a bad name for yourself. People are going to give you bad names. So you're going to do that, especially when you're on the rise. Especially when they know that you have the characteristics of what it is that they want. Kill them with kindness. Don't say anything at all. You know, sometimes you have to speak up for yourself. And that's what you always have to speak up for yourself at times. There was a time where I was mute. It took a long time for me to change that. A lot of people has witnessed what I have endured. But guess what? I had to sit within myself. I had to realize, okay, I'm not going to let anybody stop me from what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Not only for myself, my family, the people that look up to me. You know, God blessed me after I realized there's certain things that I have to let go. And it's hard. But you got to do what you got to do. Because a lot of people know God going to keep giving you chances. He going to keep slapping you, but he going to end up taking you up out of here if you ain't listening. You know, you have to learn from your mistakes, learn from what it is that is hindering you, and never give up. You just can't give up. And that's another part of branding. Your characteristics. Who you are as a person. Are you caring to others? Earlier during the networking, I heard Miss Lady Rain say about ego. Now we have Nicki Minaj, we have Cardi B, we have Trina. They the baddest bitches. Because they are. But they're confident. And they put in that work. And in order for you to go for that dream that you're wanting to do, it doesn't matter whatever type of dream you want to be, a hairstylist, a nail tech, whatever the case, you have to put in that work. You got to network. You got to talk to people. Miss Q, you have a talk show, a podcast. Can you tell us something about your podcast and why did you start?
Thank you. The podcast was already established, but I was blessed to come across Ron and Tay, and they had a lot going on, so they decided to basically hand me the torch. The podcast is about empowerment, empowering artists and creatives to come together and to express themselves authentically, to be able to gain more fans, but also, more importantly, let people know who they are behind the music, let people know who they are in the artistry and behind the scenes. I think an artist connects with more people when they are truly themselves and when people know exactly who they are. We also have a lot of platforms and a lot of content that the artists can get when they deal with the podcast. We do mic drops, we do interviews, we have a segment called The Hot Seat. We also, the mic drops, we put them on a mic drop series so they have access to be on television in New York and North Carolina. We are working on some more things like plays and short films, but we really want to give the artists the opportunity to step outside of their comfort zone and step outside of the box. And we'll be traveling soon to give other people, not only here, just everywhere, just like the artists should travel, we believe that podcasters and interviewers should travel as well to get those voices from all everywhere. Everybody has a story, and we want to hear the story of the artist. So, yeah.
Love that.
Yes. Oh, and I want to add one thing, too. We have a streaming platform. It's called Cartel Sound Exchange. So go to cartelsoundexchange.com and put your music on there. You can see the fruits of your labor versus waiting 6-8 months, on Apple Music, not downing any other streaming platform. But this is for the artists. This is for the creatives. You go to your concert. You tell your people right there, look, my stuff is on Cartel Sound Exchange. Download it. They pay $2 or $3. You set your own price, and you are able to see your money. So, yes.
It's all about getting to a bag, 2026. I love that. Y'all make sure that y'all tap in with Artists Unplugged, okay? They actually have good quality. There goes branding. Once again, have good quality. We all start from somewhere. I remember having to start with my little Galaxy looking all crazy. But guess what? At the end of the day, we move up. You know what I'm saying? We make a change. Also, sponsorships. People are not going to want to sponsor you if you're not branding correctly. And being authentic. Because at the end of the day, if you yourself, people are going to feel that energy. There's a lot of people in the industry that deals with all types of people. So they already know off the rip what type of person you are. Oh, is this person not consistent? Let me go to their page. I don't see anything. They see personal stuff. It's not branding correctly. Make sure you have a separate page for your... All right, everybody. Let's go ahead. We can wrap it up a little bit. We have a special guest in the building. And all right. I'm excited to introduce a talented artist who's been making waves in the hip hop and the R&B scene, JuiceGodLP, also known as Mr. Gary Stocks. You from Fayetteville, right? I know, I'm just playing. No, for real. No, from Spring Lake, North Carolina, right here in his city. Gary's music reflects his real life experiences from overcoming homelessness to navigating challenges like incarceration, and he channels all of that into his authentic, powerful music. His EP, released in February 2019, has already garnered over 1 million streams. And he continues to share his music, albums, and playlists on SoundCloud, because everybody know that's where you first begin, if y'all really artists out there, right? He's laser focused on building his music career, and today he's here to share his journey and his experience in the industry. Y'all welcome Juice God LP. Woo!
I like this. This is dope right here. How y'all doing today? As you know, I go by JuiceGodLP. I am from Spring Lake, North Carolina, born in Fort Bragg. So, that's hand in hand right here. Grew up here right here in this town right here. So I love it to death. So anything dealing with this, I always come back. This is where my roots is. I appreciate that, the introduction. Yes, dealing with the industry, it's, I tell a lot of people, I look at me as a trial and tribulation to the industry for individuals that's around here, because it'll chew you up and spit you out real quick. You got a lot of people that's thieving and conniving, things that you will never know nothing about. I put a lot of money into it. I say altogether, realistically, I done spent over $400,000 in the music industry by itself. And I'm where I want to be now, but it took me a while. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with individuals that make promises to you, but it don't happen. I'm pretty sure that's life, period. But in the music industry, is a lot of people with masks on, you know what I'm saying? But my main thing I speak to people about is trying to get in the industry is financial literacy. That's the main thing, you know what I'm saying, you want to focus on, because up and coming artists, I'm speaking on artists, and then I'm gonna speak on just business, period. It's all in one, it's all the same. When you're up and coming artist, what happens is, we spend all our money on wardrobe, bottles. Men want to look like something, so women, you know what I'm saying, for the videos and all that going on, but you don't spend your money on the most important part. Now, this one I'm finna get to, the most important part is what we see around the room today, which is media. Media is the number one thing when it comes to anything, not just music. I'm saying anything. If you own a business, if you open up a new restaurant and you want to get your name out there, back in the day, it was word of mouth. It's still a little bit word of mouth now, but we got this thing, social media. You know what I'm saying? So getting with other individuals and putting your work out there is the most important thing. Same with music. Same with if you your favorite actor. How we know them? Media. You know what I'm saying? Catching them on the movie screen. You know what I'm saying? So media has a lot to do with success, period. So tapping in with your photographer, tapping in with the podcast, tapping in with radio. We get away from that because the internet try to teach us to branch off and just rock with the internet. We don't need media. We don't need that. But actual reality, you got to dig into that and look more into it, because half of the people don't even know what they talking about, what they got going on. They just feeding off of what somebody else said. So I did the groundwork from the bottom up, took a lot of losses, a lot of pluses to get me where I'm at. But I keep my faith in God. You know what I'm saying? So God put me in the room in a different realm with individuals, which put me in individuals like, I'm not sure if y'all understand, know who Mr.
Just listen. I ain't giving up. I done played with these demons a little too long, and I done slaved enough, bumping on Candyland just to get in my zone now. I done got it out the mud, bitches acting like a thug, building houses like I'm HUD, hopes and dreams, and all my folks show me love. I ain't giving up. I done played with these demons a little too long, and I done slaved enough, bumping on Candyland just to get in my zone now. I done got it out the mud, bitches acting like a thug, building houses like I'm HUD, hopes and dreams, and all my folks. Check it. I done messed around, gave you time, and you still couldn't pick up the crown. You walk around talking shit. I'm speaking glad bags, looking like a clown. House swallowing this shit. Bitches a dick, and I ain't the one that you want to play with. Go get the bag. I'm talking about the one that's. Now bitches be on some savage shit. Goggling up and swallowing dick. Sad to say you can't compete with me, bitch, because this is the top you been sucking on. Bending over and you're touching your toes. Hoes be wishing and fucking and shit. Comparing yourself to a great silly girl. Your name ain't holding no weight. I done played with these demons a little too long and not enslaved enough. Bumping on Candyland just to get in my zone now. I done got it out the mud. Bitches acting like a thug. Building houses like I'm HUD. Hopes and dreams. Watch. Fuck what you heard, I'm really the GOAT. Fuck what they said, I really won't smoke. Bending over and I'm touching your coat. Body's coming up out of the dirt. You jump in the water, ain't throwing the float. Matter of fact, when I see you a smoke on your ass like you took an oath. But really it's just murder she wrote. And I ain't trying to make a scene, so I leave your body off in the toe. But Lady Rain, she don't spit like this. You bitches be doing too much. Running around thinking that you bad. You better keep that on the hush. Giving up, I done played with these demons a little too long and not enslaved enough. Bumping on Candyland just to get in my zone now. I done got it out the mud. Bitches acting like a thug. Building houses like I'm HUD. Hopes and dreams and I'm a folks showing. I ain't giving up. I done played with these demons a little too long and not enslaved enough. Bumping on Candyland just to get in my zone now. I done got it out the mud. Bitches acting like a thug. Building houses like I'm HUD. Hopes and dreams and I'm a folks. I ain't giving up. Listen, I ain't giving up. I done played with these demons a little too long and not enslaved enough. I ain't giving up. I done played with these demons a little too long and not enslaved enough. Bumping on Candyland just to get in my zone now. I done got it out the mud. Bitches acting like a thug. Building houses like I'm HUD. Hopes and dreams and all my folks show my love. You ain't giving up. You done played with them demons a little too long and you ain't enslaved enough. Bumping on Candyland just to get in my zone now. I done got it out the mud. Bitches acting like a thug. Building houses like I'm HUD. Hopes and dreams. I ain't giving up.
Know about my word, and know not be no lie. I be on my own, so when I'm sliding on these missions, I'm a rolling stone, my pop-out uncle came from pimping. You can check my recipe, my pedigree is different.